haven't noticed, I had a bad day. Now, I have bad days a lot sometimes, but today was fairly bad. And Bailey, since I'm sure you're the only one watching this, you get to hear me rant. First off, I had to turn in an essay that I knew was totally crud because I totally didn't understand the concept, and it was a hard topic to write on. It was the death penalty, and it was just hard. And then when I got into class and I read everybody else's essays, I was like, because I felt so small and stupid, and their essays were so much better than mine. And then I forgot my book for Spanish, and he marked me down 10 points, and that's practically all my participation points for the day, and I was just so disoriented, and I couldn't think the rest of the period, and then I messed up all my conjugations in Spanish! And then in English, we had to do questions on Huckleberry Finn, and I didn't really read the chapters, so I didn't know what the heck I was writing about. I just kind of put Jim, walked into town, and then he told a guy he needed some fruit, and then he got a rat out of the money that I don't know what I even put. And later I was walking to the bus to go home, and I get onto the bus, and I go through the line thingy, and then I have been going on this bus for 3 years now. Thrice years I have gone onto this bus, this yellow thing, and the bus driver looks at me and says, "That's not the right bus card you have there." I was like, It's from last year. Can I still use it? And she was like, "No, you need to go to the office and get another bus pass." I had to walk from here, the bus stop, all the way around, can you see my finger? There. It was around a huge building that they just built a new, facility for our offices at our school. I had to walk there, ask the lady to print me out the bus pass that I needed, and she printed it out, but she printed it out real slow, and she was like, "Oh, yes, type letters in the computer." And I was like, and because the bus would leave me, right? So she finally hands me the bus pass, and I'm like, "Okay, thank you," and I run out the door to go to the bus, go back to the bus, so I go, "From here, here's the bus stop, around the building again," and what do I find? The bus was gone. Yeah. So then I had to wait for about half an hour for the second bus to come, and by the time I got home, it was rather late. But Ailey, that wasn't even the worst part. Because when I got into anatomy, I sat next to this girl, and she was reading Hamlet. Hamlet, of all things, the most awesomest book in the world. And I was like, "Oh, cool, you're reading Hamlet." And she was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Well, do you like it? Do you get it? Do you understand it, huh?" And she just kind of looked at me, and she was like, "I hate Shakespeare." I hate Shakespeare. How can those words even come out of someone's mouth, Bailey? I don't even know. It's terrible. It's absolutely uncalled for. Just because you don't understand Shakespearean language does not mean you need to hate the bard, okay? But then when I finally did get home, I drank some chocolate milk. And I felt better. So now I think I'm just gonna go and do my dreary homework with a dreary pencil and write down dreary numbers and letters so that I can get a passing grade in math and history. Thanks so much, Bailey, for listening to my little rant. That's all for now, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!
You wouldn't happen to have a cucumber with you? They're all the rage these days.